Guys, it's your boy Assassin. Today we have this godly, insane God of War build for the Titan. So to start this off, we are going to wait for the game to load. We're going to look at Middle Tree Sunbreaker. So what this build is focused around is using your throwing hammer with Dune Marchers, which is going to make your hammer an AoE damaging hammer. And, as you see here, I have 3 grenade launchers on. This was actually highlighted by Mtashed in a video that he put out earlier, and I just thought this would be an amazing combination. So you've got 3 grenade launchers here, which normally you would think, oh, how are you going to keep ammo in all of these? You are going to have infinite ammo. I have yet to even come close to running out of ammo with any of my grenade launchers. And this Martyr's Retribution is ridiculous. So how this works is that you have got perks in every slot because of the changes that Destiny made to the mods that can go on your armor this season. You're able to double stack things like grenade launcher ammo finder. So we have stacked 2 grenade launcher ammo finders on the helmet. And then on the arms we have just 1 enhanced grenade launcher loader. Mtashed used 2 in his video, but I didn't really see a whole lot of increase. Bungie acknowledged that it has diminishing returns when you stack things, but 1 did well enough for me, plus I like to keep my recovery at least 7, so I wanted to keep that recovery mod. Next, on the chest piece, nothing here really matters. What's going to go here once I have it unlocked is the seasonal artifact mod, Solar Plexus. That increases the damage of all solar melee abilities. This is going to make this build even more god tier than it already is. So for right now, I just have Molten Overload and Unflinching Large Arms for when I'm aiming my mountaintop. Then you've got your Dune Marchers. This would be better if I had a Void roll on the Dune Marchers. That's what Mtashed had in his video, but I do not, and it does not matter. You do not need a Void boot because of this generalized mod, Special Ammo Finder. If I had a Void version, then I could put on just the regular grenade launcher scavenger, and you could double stack that, and you'd only need to be at, I believe, 9 energy. But even without it, this build works amazingly well without any of this extra stuff. And then on my mark, I don't have anything that's really necessary except this right here, the special finisher. This is a absolute worst case scenario if you have no ammo with anything and you threw your hammer and it blew up. So you have nothing. You can't use this. It's going to take a 30 or super, but it will give you special ammo. And since you have special ammo in your primary and your secondary, that will give you a little bit of ammo. But I have not even had to come close to using this at all. This is just a worst case scenario. I'm about to die. I have no ammo. I have no hammer. Do a finisher. Get some ammo. Now, in Mtash's video, he had a roll on the Martyr's Retribution that I do not have. He had one with the new perk, Lead from Gold, where when you get heavy ammo, it gives you secondary ammo. I figured I would try it out without it while I farm for one that has it. It's not even necessary. You don't need it if you're using this build because, like I said, most of it's focused around your throwing hammer. So I got the new mod Elemental Capacitor on here, so it's giving me increased reload speed since I'm running the Solar subclass. But yeah, this thing is ridiculous. It's a wave frame. This is a new weapon archetype for grenade launchers. One-shot handheld grenade launcher. Projectiles release a wave of energy when they contact the ground, which basically is exactly like one burst of the thermite grenade from the Titan. So, yeah, the way that this build is going to work is you are going to throw your hammer. You're going to hit something and kill it. Clearly, straightforward, right? But if you have linear actuators, which you get just from sprinting for a little bit, you throw the hammer, it hits something, releases electrical charge, kills everything in the area.
I'm detecting
You are
all sorts
literally
of strange
Thor
hive
while you
bioenergy coming
use
from your
this.
location, and that is never a good sign.
And of course, every time that you do this and you get a kill with it, you're going to get Roaring Flames. Now, what I was hoping is that Roaring Flames would activate from the kills that Linear Actuators gets as well, because then you would just go straight to a stack of 3 if you threw it into a group. But it doesn't. It only activates on kills with the hammer itself. So we're going to come over here, and what I tend to do is I tend to keep out Martyr's Retribution. I will run, get Linear Actuators, throw it,
shoot lots of hive.
Try to pick it up if I miss.
That's a good plan.
Grenade launcher to cover me while I get it. Get it back, run a little bit, jump. This is just a ridiculous build. Trouble, you just throw it, clear yourself while you get it
The
back.
hive don't seem too happy about that.
Are the hive ever happy?
Their emotional spectrum is pretty limited.
You see this. This is ridiculous. And of course, the whole time that you're doing this, you are building up your Roaring Flames, so when you want to use your super, I already have Roaring Flames times 3 activated. Boss goes down like a breeze.
Thanks for taking care of the hive. Reminded me of my gunslinger
This
days.
build is ridiculous, you guys. You just, every time that you kill something with the hammer, you throw down a grenade shot to cover you while you get it, pick the hammer back up, you've got healing. So if you were damaged on the way trying to get your hammer, as soon as you pick it up, you're going to get healing. Then you sprint for a little while, you can even jump up in the air. I think you can get it actually just from jumping. I think you just have to start running before you jump. And you guys saw how, yeah, see, I took like one step. And you see, once you stop sprinting, it's not like you have to throw the hammer while you're sprinting. When you stop, it hangs out for a little while you still have this buff. And anything I hit with this hammer while that is active is still going to do the AoE damage and spread electricity to a group of enemies. So this build right here, look at that, and dropped heavy and dropped special. This build is just ridiculous, dude. Like, you are literally a one-man army. So I'm going to fast travel over to my favorite Lost Sector. And I'm gonna show this build off as we go through this Lost Sector. I mean, you know, obviously there are other things that can make it even more ridiculous. If I had Void Dune Marchers, so I could put double grenade scavenger mods on there. If I had Lead from Gold perk on this Martyr's Retribution, then I could get ammo for it while I'm picking up heavy ammo. But it's not even necessary. It's really not, especially when combined with what I'm basically calling the Thor's hammer, Thor's throwing hammer, where, you know, you're getting so many kills with just your hammer alone. It's not even necessary. From Intash's video, he was using the grenades primarily, and for me, I'm using the grenades to take out things that are either stopping me from getting back to my hammer or are too large for my hammer to take out. Like maybe I don't have the perk fully maxed out. Look at that. Pick the hammer up, run for a second. Grenade. run in a circle. And your actuators. Oh, just with my hammer. That's okay, because I have infinite grenades. And you see that? I still had linear actuators, so when I punch that guy, it activates. Kill both of those with the hammer. This build is just, there's so many things you can do. Goodbye. Look at that. Look at that. Hammer on the ground. Now if I say I just decide I don't want to use my hammer, room cleared. This build is ridiculous, and as you saw, I did not hesitate at the door, didn't, you know, have to worry about getting overwhelmed by enemies, just destroyed everything in the general vicinity with a couple of grenades and my hammer. Just because I used my super, and I don't want anybody thinking like, oh, you relied on your super to kill the boss. I'm gonna go through without using super at all. We're just gonna use the grenades, grenade launchers, and the hammer. This build is probably what I'm going to be running on my Titan all season, especially once I get that Solar Plexus mod. That is just going to make this borderline broken for PvE content. So we got linear actuators. Let's go ahead and put one down. Go around. Didn't have a proc, that's okay. Killed everything in the vicinity. And as you see, I'm never even coming close to running out of ammo. Run into the room. Got heavy ammo. I killed myself. Sad day. Got some linear actuators. Got some flames down here. Yeah, this new grenade launcher is ridiculous. Down to 13 ammo. And see, if I had the lead from gold perk, then I would just fire that, pick this up, and it would give me ammo to both. Didn't even have to use Mountaintop. Pretty much just use the Martyrs. This build is godly. So yeah, please give it a try. Comment down below if you have any suggestions, anything you think could be changed. Like I said, I already acknowledged if I had Void Dune Marchers, that would definitely be an improvement, and if I could get a roll on this Martyr's Retribution, which I will be trying for, with Lead from Gold, that would also help as well. But other than that, I really don't see many ways at all that this build could get any more godly than it already is. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.